Here's Prescott. Over the middle, fire, caught, CeeDee Lamb, touchdown, Dallas.
What up, Cowboy Nation? What up, YouTube? It's your boy BB, Media, talking all things Dallas Cowboys and other NFL news real quick before I get started. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video, hit the noti bell so you'll know anytime I'm talking about them boys over here on the channel. Well, Cowboy Nation, it is week 4. We sitting at 1-2 right now, taking on the Giants tonight in New York at MetLife Stadium. Gonna be a little wet out there tonight, so we're gonna be tested once again as far as the run game and running the ball goes. I'm not sure what defense gonna show up tonight. In the Baltimore and Saints game, we think about schemes and we think about, is this scheme wrong for our defense? But when you watch a lot of these guys break this stuff down, it's just mistakes by our best players. Like right now, our best players are some of our worst players on defense, D-Law and Micah included. And that's a real issue. We beat the Giants, about 12 times straight. 12 times. And you got to kind of look at it from a realistic perspective. We down right now. We're not at our best right now. So this is, New York coming off a win. I know they feeling okay about what they have right now. Some new pieces over there. Malik Neighbors, the rookie, coming in. He been looking pretty good. Singletary, the running back. I believe he came over from the Texans. He's been looking good. He's a good back. He run downhill. He's not quite Derrick Henry or Alvin Kamara, but he does suffice, and he's a good back. So we definitely going to have to be better tonight. We're going to have to be fundamental. We need people tackling. That has been a major problem. Also, tackling has been a problem. Been missing a lot. Derrick Henry forced 8 missed tackles, 8 missed tackles in I believe the first half by the end of the third quarter. So our defense gonna have to come out and respond tonight. As for the offense, we got to get this run game going. The offensive line, they got to buck up, man. We got Dexter Lawrence playing for New York, and this is one of the biggest D tackles in the league. He's strong, and he loves pushing people. He loves putting his weight on people, and he loves showing his strength. He loves showing that he can push people around. He takes joy in it. So tonight we're gonna have to show a little grit. We're gonna have to show a little want to on defense, man. We got to come out and take no prisoners tonight. I don't care if it is New York. We have the same record. So tomorrow we win this game. I don't want to hear any of the shows talking about it's just New York. It's just, look, we just Dallas right now. We just Dallas. We lost to the Saints. We lost to the Ravens. We didn't look like we could compete with either one of them, especially in the first half. I'm happy the defense did something, as far as looking competent in that fourth quarter against the Ravens. And people will say, the Ravens took their foot off the gas. Nah, when you take your foot off the gas, you take your starters out. You stop blitzing. You stop giving weird looks. It wasn't just base defense that Dak was going off against. They was blitzing safeties. They was trying to get at him. We all know how 4 is when you give him the ball and you give him a chance. He gonna try to make something shake. That's the only person I really been seeing that this is bothering them. You think about it. The first game against the Saints, CD scored. He was all right. He didn't show all that emotion. when we lost against the Saints worse than what we lost to the Ravens. But CD was happy. He got the ball. He scored a touchdown. He wasn't near as mad as he was this game when he wasn't getting the ball, when he didn't have a touchdown. So it seemed like if CD's doing CD, losing or winning don't really bother him. Now that might be a stretch. I might be reaching, but that's what he showed me these last two games. Against the Saints, everything was all good. CD had his stats. Against the Ravens, wasn't really getting the ball, wasn't really doing nothing. Exploded in the end zone. On the sideline. You know? We need CD to pick it up, man. We know who we have. We saw what you did last year. You got to come along for the ride with Dak, man. You've been gone. You know, the connection ain't gonna be there. You got to think Dak got used to looking for different people during training camp. You weren't there, so that can impede the connection for a minute. Now I got faith that they can pick it up. You know, I'm not really worried about CD, but you know, you keep showing this weird attitude and this little diva-like state you've been in lately, and we need you to come out of that. You know? It just seemed like sometimes, I hate to speak when these cats get money, but sometimes when y'all get money, man, y'all check out. Look at our veterans. What veteran these last two games have you seen on the sideline? Because we're dealing with a lot of young guys, offensively and defensively. So why do we not see any veterans when the game is looking like it's getting out of control, rallying the troops? I just see Dak walking on the sideline, talking, telling people, hey, let's go, let's go. CD over there looking like CD look. D-Law sitting over there looking crazy. Zach Martin, you give your little pregame speech. Man, hell with that pregame speech. Tell me what to do now when we lose. I don't see enough guidance out of our veterans, man. And that's disturbing. Because it's like y'all checking out. Y'all made y'all money. We win. I'm almost done. D-Law, almost done. You don't see all that leadership you saw just a few years ago. Tell me I'm lying. We getting beat like we are? D-Law sitting on the sideline just staring at the field. I know some people handle adversity different. But at some point, when you're a leader of a football team, you have to be a vocal leader as well. Not just try to lead, because you're not leading by example right now. You shutting down when you losing. You not playing good football, D-Law. I watched it. People can say what they want. You were not containing the outside last week. You or Micah. Neither one of y'all were doing y'all's job. Everybody, we need a linebacker. No, our linebackers would look a lot better if our D linemen would do their job. And do Osel Digizua still play for us? We didn't switch schemes and this man done disappeared. I ain't seen Osa make a tackle. So as much as y'all want to blame Dak and blame number 4, right now he your best player. And he the only reason you're going to win right now. Just think about last year. No run game, run defense bad, and he runner up for MVP. But Dak Prescott ain't good. I'm not even going to argue with you. Not even going to argue with you. You know, it's so crazy. Cowboy fans have been so used to just blaming him. But your defense is your problem right now. And the reason we look so bad on both sides of the ball because our defensive line is bad, and right now our offensive line is young and learning. I won't say they bad. Tyler Smith's still learning. We essentially have 3 rookies on the offensive line, a veteran, and whatever Terrence Steele is. I'm so tired of it. I'm tired of it. I know it's somebody on that sideline that might not be as big and tall that can keep somebody in front of them and move their feet better than Terrence Steele been moving. I don't know what's wrong with Terrence Steele, if he'll ever get back to how he was before that injury, but last year and these first 3 games have not been it, fam. And we need to start looking in a different direction for a right tackle. Put Let's go in, Awesome Richards, put somebody in who wants to block. Because if it keeps up, we're not going to have 4 throughout the end of the year. No, Zeke is not the Zeke of 2016. Everybody knows that. But we still know he run downhill. And you set the tone of a football game with a downhill runner, not Deuce Vaughn. And from what I can tell right now, not Rico Dowdle. We put him in at the beginning of the game last week, looked the same. But a major part of that is our offensive line, man. It's our offensive line. So I'm going to predict a score, and I'm not sure what to say because I don't know who's going to show up tonight. You know, Dak refused to talk to the media. I think Foe locked in, man. He knows we need the 2-2 and 1-3 are 2 different seasons. That's 2 different seasons. So we need to recover tonight. We need to get this thing back rolling tonight. Defense need to show that they're improving. I don't expect to see a dramatic change, but I do expect to see some improvement and you building on top of what you started in the 4th quarter last week. Some clicked because that game should have been in the 40s, maybe the 50s. They scored 21 quick. So, I mean, they could have scored a 50-piece on us. But my score prediction, I'm going to go 28-24. Dallas Cowboys pull it out in a close ball game at MetLife in the rain. From what I hear, it's going to be raining tonight, so definitely going to be a test for us. I'm thinking we can overcome this, but it feels weird just being nervous for a Giants game, and it's not necessarily the Giants that make me nervous. It's our guys. They haven't been living up to their potential. And if they have, it's time for them to go. It's time. Now, I like Donovan Wilson. Donovan Wilson is a liability in pass coverage. We love his physical attributes. The hard hitting, the speed. We love all that, but not a very smart player in pass coverage. So hopefully he can show some improvement tonight. Maybe we can get Wanye Thomas in there to give him a different look, but I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure how tonight is going to go. I'm trying to be optimistic about it, but you got to look at this from a realistic perspective, man. We beat the Giants 12 times in a row. They do a win. What better time to kick us? We already down. But I do know if we lose to the Giants, um, we lose tonight. In my head, I'm gonna watch the rest of the games. I'm gonna root them on, but I feel like if we lose tonight, it's gonna get worse before it ever get better. So my prediction: 28-24. Dallas Cowboys. Dak have a big game tonight, and we get a little bit of this running game rolling. You know, I know it's just the Giants, but no better time than tonight to get some confidence in your offense. So I'm gonna go 28-24. Boys sitting at 2-2, getting ready to play the Steelers. Coming up in 2 weeks. So that's my prediction for the game. Uh, I appreciate y'all watching the videos, man. Everybody who's sharing, anybody who commenting. Really enjoy doing this, man. I do it a lot right after work, so excuse me if my energy is a little low sometimes. I haven't even really been off for an hour yet. So, it's 7:50 in the morning. So I work at night. I get off sometimes. I don't feel like YouTubing. You know what I mean? Like, this is a hobby for me. This is not how I make my money. If I make a little money off of it one day, cool. I really do just like the opportunity to get to share my love and vent about my Cowboys, because I sit in here and I talk to my wife about defenses and containing the outside and all that. And she just look at me like, yeah, okay, that's cool. So I really enjoy doing this, man. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, share it with your friends, let them know. We're talking about the NFL over here at Big D Media, man, and gonna try to keep growing the channel and keep moving in the right direction. But like I said, Cowboys tonight, 28-24, 2-2 record, getting ready to play the Steelers, man. So hopefully that's how I go, man. But that's it for me today. I'm Big D here at Big D Media. As always, go Cowboys.